Hello, train fans. Fenton here. It's Monster Train. There's been a patch. Of course, they drop a patch on the days that I go away and have a video backlog. Nothing crazy, to be honest. Mollusk Mage is now common. Titan's Tooth is now uncommon. That'll stop those two Titan's Tooth starts, I guess. Soul Guard's Titan channel has got better stats, but you need more incant. Small change to Little Fade. Little Fade's Eternal Flame at all levels now gives increased attack, because Little Fade needed a buff, you see. She needed a buff. Good. Right, I played some casually, because I needed to get back into the swing of things, having been away for a couple of days. So, I believe we're on Sentient. Classic Sentient. I feel like maybe sometimes I called her the Sentinel, just because I'm silly. So let's go. Feeling good. This video actually goes live today, if you can imagine such a thing. I am recording this now, and it's going to go live later today. It's Daedalus the Professor has felled the Wings of Light, a spell shield one. And Seraph the Patient, oh no. Seraph the Patient, oh no. And we got Exiled Umbra, that means plinks. That means a good time. 2 Razor Sharp Edge, oh yeah. 2 Pairs of Production, fine, and an Ensnare. Plinks restores Train Stewards, you know, the drill. What do we do with these Razor Sharp Edges? I like to take spikes, Sentinel spikes, Sentient. I'd like to take spikes, I think. I don't think Revenge or Regen is going to be particularly exciting here. But we shall see what we get from the artifact. And we got Awoken banner on the Merchant of Steel side, so that's screaming to me a Animus of Will. With a plus 25 stone on it. Heartstone, I should say, 25 health. Seems like it might be okay. Awoken banners for days. Alright, what you got for me? Friendly units get 1 attack per stack of spikes. This is the newly well, I say newly changed. They changed an old route. It used to be what did it used to be? There's 2 different spikes artifacts, and one of them is... What is this even supposed to be? It's like a jar? Oh, it's a ring. It's a ring. I thought it was like a candy jar or something. Whatever they call those. This is the one... Spike Steel +1. I think this used to be grant 1 more spikes whenever spikes was applied. And now it's just 1 attack per stack of spikes. So, I guess I really want spikes Sentient now. Spells getting an extra slot. Not hugely relevant from what I can see. Maybe if I had like a 2 or 3 cost starter magic spell card, I would be in for that. But let's take this. We could even take a Thorned Hollow, I suppose. Nah, I can't take a Thorned Hollow. Good. Don't think you want explosive here. Really don't think you want it. Let's just take this. And see how it goes. See how it goes. Just going to rearrange myself in my chair, which I do quite often. Spikes 3. Probably not. Probably not. Most of our damage is going to come from playing Razor Sharp Edge on a Train Steward behind a Sentient. And I might just get that set up now, in fact. Whoops. Okay, Plink. Here we go. Time to shine. Hooray. I'm not sure where the morsels fit into this plan, like, at all. Currently. I haven't quite worked that one out yet. Not bad. Not bad, Plink. I will accept that. Well, I should have probably thought about playing that. That was bad. I don't think it really makes any difference currently. Yeah, I don't know where the morsels fit into this plan. I don't know where Umbra fits into this plan in the slightest. Lifesteal. Does it matter? Am I overthinking this? Like, this just wins, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm taking 2 damage here. Can I get 8 more? That's only 4 and the Plink is only 6 total, so no. Alright. That's fine. I'm trying to think about how we progress this run, and it might just be that we don't worry about Umbra at all. And I'm finding that's a recurring... We'll take this. That's kind of a recurring theme, right, with Awoken, is that you very rarely have to worry about your... take a Mind Collapse for backline, even though we've got spikes on the Sentient. I still think it's the best card here. You just put regen on a card and then you win. Yes. Yes, we want this. We want this. 10, 5 and 10 and quick. Huh. Huh. Not particularly what I wanted to see. I'm just going to straight up skip this. Husk Hermit has sweep, yes, that's fine. But the Sentient has spikes, so that kind of just does the same thing. It's so weird that, like, even just taking 1 Wildwood Sap makes me think, oh, maybe I should have taken Rejuvenate. There's another Merchant of Steel Awoken banner here, so I'm going to just assume that we're okay for now. And this is quite a good razor sharp edge target, though, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. I've turned around on it. And if I give it quick, that keeps the Sentient. Well, then I just put a whole bunch of regen on the Sentient that doesn't ever do anything because quick Husk Hermit kills it all. The regen is more to survive through through relentless combat more than anything. I don't think quick is relevant. And I don't think Strength Stone or Battle Stone is relevant. I mean, if we get a Razor Sharp Edge on Holdover or something, then this Husk Hermit can very quickly become a very large boy. And this solves double heavies as well. Wow, I can't believe I'm going to skip this. Well, it doesn't solve double heavies, but you know, it certainly helps. Once Sentient, like 40 spikes here. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to spend 60 on the reroll though to find plus 25. It's not relevant now. I'll just save the money for later. A unit draft for plus 4. Conduit. Sweep. If I'd have taken the quick, I would take this trial. But as it stands, I think +4. Giving all of these 9 on the first 9, and then 7, and then 5. Even when they get to the top. Oh no, they'll be on 7 because of the haste. I do have a lot of plinks though. If this were money, I would take it. A unit draft, I don't think I need. Because, you know, you spend all this effort, you take 10 Pyre damage, and then it gives you 3 Umbra units, and you're like, oh yeah, great, thanks. Thanks for that. I was just debating whether I even wanted to kill those there, because I'm going to now summon these two, giving no actual point to... I suppose when I draw a train steward next turn, they can all just go there. Which one do I want to actually have up here? I suppose +4. I suppose. This collector's actually going to get wrecked by a train steward. If you can, by a morsel, sorry. I was reading the word train steward, that's what happened there. Come on, Blink. What a card. What a card. In circles 1 and 2. It tricks you into thinking your morsel generation is off the chain, and then in circle 3 and beyond, when enemies have more than 1 health, it's like, oh no. Like Plink, I could have taken this trial by the looks of it, because Plink has just killed every unit straight. Like there are worlds where we don't draw that well, I suppose. Like all the regen is still in the deck, right? Yeah, like this is a pretty ideal draw, to be fair. Alright, Plink. Oh my god, it's such... It's... yeah. They're yeah. You know what I'm going to say. You know where I'm going with this. Do I care about... I only need to put 1 restore on you for you to last more than 2 rounds. This take you from 25 to... Wait, why did that not work? Oh, because you've got a lifesteal, so that was actually a waste. Oh, there was a weird sound glitch there. Very interesting. Not sure what that's all about. 2 Wildwood Saps. A Steel Enhancer. Do you need the Steel Enhancer when you've already got a Razor Sharp Edge? Maybe. Nah, he's got so much health. I was just going to slam regen, right? Like, we just got... I'm losing a lot of sound. I'm getting sounds get dropped. Prismal Dust for an emergency damage shield. I don't like it. Like, if this were Animus of Will and it had like 3 health, maybe, but another Mind Collapse. See, Mind Collapse suddenly becomes very good once Plinks become very bad, which is going to be any moment now. I don't think it's relevant to take 2. You got Sweep and Spikes. Let's just skip this. Keep the deck thin for those Razor Sharp Edges. Can't get Shard Channeler from a banner, but I still think it's more relevant than 20 Pyre health and a duplicate, even though duplicating Wildwood Sap is obviously a good shout. I'd still like to get multi-strike on the Husk Hermit here. Wow, I'm so good. Nah. Nah? Nah. Right, and the question is now, do I reroll for plus 25 health? Is that a waste of 60 gold? I don't think it is. Didn't get it. Now, do we want this though? Do we want this instead? This is an interesting inflection point here in the run. And this looks good, right? You look at this card and you go, wow, that's good. 10 damage right off the bat. That just solves backline for the rest of the game. And you're right. It does. But when you look at it in the context of the wider deck, with a Sentient that's going to have 20 spikes and then 40 spikes and like 100 health, I think it is good only because it's Seraph the Patient, so we need to kill those bloody 15 times 2 Pyre wings on a turn where the Sentient's got melee weakness on it. So having Sweep quick just deals with those 15 times 2s straight away. Like, they don't have to attack the Sentient and take the spikes damage and die from the spikes damage. There is a large overlap, obviously, in a unit with spikes and a unit that's Sweep quick. But I believe in this exact situation it is correct, because you don't want to kill those with spikes, because they say 15 times 2 printed on them. Now granted, they'll die in one hit of those, so they only say 15 times 1, but 15 is a lot of damage, and you don't really want to be taking that. So I am going to do this. And I'm just going to assume that the 30 health is enough for it, as many of the razor sharp edges as we would want to play before that health number looks a bit low. And that is my thinking there. Also, if this is the small stone event, then we're not using a slot. It's Dante. Dante has arrived, people. Is he worth it here? How do you protect him? He's worth it just for the morsels to go onto somebody, but he has very low health. He needs a tank. Dant. Like 310. I mean, yeah, that's fine. I should probably take him because I am going to go to Merchants of Steel that otherwise will be blank because I've now committed to just this 1-4 plan. I could even take space and remove every single morsel card and just go Sentient, Husk Hermit, Dante as a plan. I mean, the razor sharp edges on Dante are even more bonkers good. I should have a 2-floor plan for Seraph the Patient as well, because all this the melee weakness is just going to always go on the Sentient otherwise, and that is probably a bad news. I do have potentially morsels that I can bait Seraph down with. I can beat this boss, right, with these 3 extra curses in the deck. Yeah, the bombs are irrelevant with the quick sweep unit. Like, they just don't. They just don't. Alright. Alright, Dante. Welcome aboard. Later. Welcome aboard later. I probably can't take space because then I'll get screwed by the floor I want to be big not being big. Not quite sure how I feel about this plan, to be honest with you. Do I need to play this Plink? I don't think I do. I think I'd rather just get some consume. If I play the Plink, it's probably here for 1 morsel. Because the other, I mean, I could play it down here, but then I just end up hitting the Forged Disciple twice, and it's a total waste. Yeah, not bad, I guess. Not bad, Blink, I suppose. I suppose. This is going to be strong. This Husk Hermit plan is going to be strong. I can't believe I almost pressed skip. Yeah, take that. Final wave. That's going to be hilarious when that happens. Yeah, I don't need the mind collapse here. I suppose. No man left behind. Oh, except you, sorry. Just a look of horror on his face. And Deadless is like, alright, up to the next floor, everyone. No, no, I'm still down here. I'm rooted. I've been rooted. What? I can't hear you. Over my moustache. Oh, look, you have been slain. Plink. Oh, my bad manners. I don't know if we needed the Dante. But looking at it, I'm not sure we really needed the Dante. But who knows? Who knows what will happen? Shroud Spike is a good card. Adaptive Mutation is a bait. Because you think, oh yeah, you get Husk Hermit to be 30 times 2 straight away. I don't know how this works with multi-strike. I don't know whether it gives you 10 health. But we're going to do the Razor Sharp Edge thing, so... I'll take a Shroud Spike. I do think I'll want a second floor of Dante plan. I'm just bunging behind a Crucible Collector. Crucible Collector can eat all the morsels and then just chill out. Yeah, alright. Okay, this is the 2-floor plan now. I'm alright on energy, but only because Plink is making me a lot more... I've got the perils, actually. I've got the perils. I was going to say Plink is making me a lot of morsels currently, which are giving me rubble morsels. Removes are good, health is okay, Magic Shop is very useful, although I don't have a huge amount of money. Free Artifact is potentially big, I don't need this. So it is therefore 10 gold. Removals are spicy though. A Magic Shop though, if I can put 10 damage on these Plinks, then like there is still going to be some morsel generation happening. Which I do need to fix now that I've taken a Crucible Collector, because once again I fell into the trap of thinking that my morsel generation is okay. But that's only because I've got 5 Plinks, which now just do nothing. Alright, yeah. You got me, game. You got me. 20 in Consume is great. I suppose making these free is value. Is it? Not really. Pay 1 energy for that any day of the week. I think making maybe these free is value, because you always want to play these when you draw them. I mean, you always want to play the... Wildwood Saps as well, but at least you're happy to... I mean, Morsel Master is okay. The weird thing about this strategy is that Crucible Collector has to take the brunt of the damage before then the quick sweep happens on the Husk Hermit. It's just a bit weird. So you could just put him at the top. You could put him above. You could put Sentinel Husk Hermit down below. And I suppose there might be some combats where we do that, especially with like resolve curses and stuff. I'm not going to take these. There's too many units in the deck now. I almost debated pivoting it into explosive here, but I don't see how that is relevant. I want to spend 60 here on rerolls for more -1s, and because whatever's here is good, right? Whether it's +10 or +20 and consume is good. It thins the deck out and it gets me some morsel generation, probably, which I've now decided is a plan, despite saying at the beginning that I was never ever going to do it. So, Absolvers, for example, we might want to play on the bottom here for the Absolvers. Spikes 4. Can I take Spikes 4? The first few Clip Guardians are going to go up because we just don't have the damage to kill them. So I don't think I'm going to take this. I don't think I need to look at really how often I take trials and whether it's a good idea. We got the Husk Hermit and the Razor Sharp Edge straight away. That's a good start. Okay, let's just check in. Let's just check in there. Sometimes I just have to stop and make sure that I'm not throwing the runaway with a silly mistake. So this Shroud Spike is looking a bit sad now. I need like an Umbra Assault or something, maybe. That would help. That would help quite a lot, truth be told. Can't believe I'm not getting this collector. How gross. Alright, Plink, don't upset me here. Of course not. Why would... Plink has never upset me ever. Can't believe you would even imply that Plink would be bad. I've got a lot of Dante's Candles in the deck, haven't I? I guess I'm just taking 6. Oh, and another 6. Maybe I'm gonna do this. Just this once. Just this once. Just to not take 12. I've given you 1 of those, haven't I? Yeah. We need holdover on that Razor Sharp Edge. Like, we need it. It is imperative. That's what I'm gonna say. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I meant to do this. I don't think it really matters, but we will see. I might just be dead here. That'd be funny. Of course not. Of course not. Restoring Retreat? We'll just bung Dante on that floor anyway. Nah, Shard Channeler, right? Like, I mean, I looked at this. This is as far as I read. I read this card. Ember Cache is alright. The deck is already 32 cards, so... Let's also not forget that we're going to get +10 magic power from Dante's Cloak, which I always forget. Always, every single time, forget that. So these Plinks are going to say 11 anyway. It was still correct to make these consume, but now these are going to say 31 times 2. It's the best card in the game. It just is. This speeds us up the second time through the deck. It's just getting that second time through the deck, because currently the deck's 32 and we draw 6 a turn, so it's already going to be 6 turns before we shuffle the deck. Draw is definitely the weak spot here. We need a draw artifact or something. I'm going to take this, and then when I remove it will be better, and then the second time through the deck it's good. It's good. We will have you. It's 2 magic power for every blight card in the deck, but because you're on Covenant 25 you have these as well, and then you've obviously got the 3 Dante's candles that you picked in the first place, so it's not technically plus 10. The relic doesn't say plus 10, but it is plus 10. It always is plus 10. I'm going to take removes then in that case, even though, I mean, I'd like to go here, but I didn't plan my route well enough to remember to save money for this Merchant of Steel. But we can go to this Merchant of Steel and probably just not buy anything here. Oh, there's a holdover -1 in here though, that I can exactly afford. Oh, I don't even need the -1, I already played the -1. Alright, okay. Needs must, unfortunately. That is going to reduce the draw as well, so just be cognizant of that you're now drawing 1 less a turn. You're drawing 1 less a turn, technically. You're drawing through the deck slower by 1. But at the same time, one of the cards you're drawing every turn is guaranteed good. Oh no! Am I ever going to take a trial? I'd like to play on the bottom to kill these sycophants before they do too much damage, but I can't play on the bottom against the Crystal Cloak, so... We got plinks that say 11 on them now. This is fine. This is fine. An artifact is great. If we can get like Wing Steel or even just... What's the one? Mask per number? You play a morsel and it... Play a morsel and it draws you a card. Like, that's very good, right? Oh no, my units. Okay, I guess I'm taking 3 to set up here. I don't really feed you that many morsels in this scenario, do I? Maybe I am taking... I can't take space next, that's really silly. Where's the plink, huh? Where's the plinks? This is a scary combat for the multi-strike, isn't it? Because this will, like, playing this Mind Collapse here, it's actually going to give you a lot. What's the next wave? This would be a combat that would be really, really helpful to see what the actual waves were. Because I kind of want to rooted you, so that you don't become humongous when you get to the Pyre. Because you are currently going to be humongous when you get to the... You're going to be humongous when you get up here. Because the Crucible Collector Dante is going to just give you loads. That may be wrong. That may be a wrong choice there. This trial may have killed me. I may have gone too far the other way. Dante's not that good, is he? Yeah, I mean this was clearly a mistake, but oh no, I need to get the Shah Channeler played. I'm throwing big time. This does not get you saved. Ugh. I'm throwing it away, folks. I need a unit shot for Dante, basically. Can I save you with this Shroud Spike? Not really, because you just do 10 times 2. Uh-oh. Where's my bloody razor sharp edges as well? I'm not just dead, right? Shouldn't be. The quick sweep will help a lot, but I'm going to get absolutely punched in the face by this clipped Guardian. Oh no, it's fine. It turns out it's fine. How strange. I really was absolutely expecting the worst there. I'm not going to play the Plink down here, because the sweep will just kill you when you're on 0, so I'll take these... Oh no, it's quick. It's quick, what am I talking about? I guess 8 lifesteal is going to help a lot as well. I've somehow lucked into a winning strategy here. Because I got a holdover now, right? So I'm definitely going to play the Razor Sharp Edge, putting you on enough to kill these two before they even attack you. Alright, let's find a morsel that I enjoy, enjoy the company of. I suppose attack is fine, I suppose. Alright, now we just have to survive 8 turns of stealth, which we can do with things like... I only need to play this for 1. Oh no, add plus 10 because of the Dante's Cloak. I could have in fact played it for 0. I'm the best. I might be dead here to Crystal Cloak. I might not have done enough. I've got 11 regen though, and you do 15 around, and the spikes. If the Shard Channeler wants to re-show its face here, I'd be very grateful. I won't deserve it, but... Okay, it turns out we're strong. More through luck than judgment. But that's my modus operandi, that is. Hammer chest plates. That's fucking irrelevant. Oh god, I really swore there. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking properly. Spreading spores, is it too late? Is it too late? Can I add another card to the deck? It's too late. I haven't got the money to really get it to a point where I want it. I got too many other things to do, and the deck is so large. It's good, don't get me wrong, it's good, but it's also not that good against Seraph and Incant. I guess if I take another Ember Cache, it really speeds up the second time through the deck. And as long as I remember to not play the Shroud Spike the first time through the deck, like unless I absolutely have to, which I might. Oh, unit shops, card removes, 20 Pyre health, an event. Can't afford anything here, but there's a free one and an unstable vortex. What would I even want from the unit shop at this point? Like units for these two guys? I've got the holdover now, so I don't really need to go this way. Duplicate, maybe. Maybe I'd want to duplicate the Shroud Spike, or probably duplicating the holdover Razor Sharp Edge is correct. So I'm not buying anything on this side either. But maybe that's fine. Maybe I save my money for... I can't do unit upgrades at the very last combat, can I? Like that doesn't make any sense. What I'm wary of is going is spending too many resources to make these two guys good when they're not really part of the plan. But they need something, right? They can't just hang out there by themselves. Yeah, alright. And if this trial... Oh, it's not a trial, it's fell. See, like, I could do this. But then there's no room for morsels. But maybe I don't need to worry about that. Maybe I'm now on a 3-floor strategy. Yeah, I guess I'm on a 3-floor strategy. Well, Dante just gets wrecked by the Seraph the Patient waves, though. It's so much damage so quickly. 53 health does not survive. Unless I'm playing Sentinel Husk Comet on the bottom, but I don't think that gives me enough time to... I need to find the hold over Razor Sharp Edge before I can really start doing big numbers. And start stacking regen and stuff like that. Like, this looks good, and this is very good up until Circle 8, and then the first wave is just like Pyre Wings, 40, melee weakness, 40 damage. Oh look, you're dead. That was a good card. What you got in here? It's a free card remove, I'll take it. The deck's 33 cards, for crying out loud. I'm not re-rolling this. It's very strange. I might have to take space here, just so that there's 2 morsels on the floor with their Crucible Warden. Not bad, I suppose. It's possible I didn't need to go this hard on this strategy at all. And that I could have just been totally fine with a Sentinel and a Husk Hermit. And I've done the thing that I say that you shouldn't do, where you have 2 middling floors because you've not... you've halved your attention to 2 middling floors. And yeah, try not to play the Shroud Spike here, so that... Nice. So that you can play it on the next time through the deck with the 6 Embers thingy things. I want to get more regen up here. I want to play the Blink down here. I think it's fine. Just start bolstering this. Wow, that's a hand. So you can play the Mind Collapse for 0, and it will definitely give you the energy. No, can't actually play it for 0 because you have been given armor. I have to play it for 1. Oh. Oh. Okay, maybe I should take space in case this happens. Yep. Sorry, Shard Channeler. Sorry. The incants. Can't do anything about it. Oh, I'm taking a lot from that. Oof. Big oof. Yeah! Really good. Really good stuff there. Thank you so much. Can I rooted you? Is this a mistake? I've lost runs like this before. I rooted an enemy and then it just tanks for like this. This is a nightmare. I'll take another 7. I'll take another 9 rather. If I plink, it's fine, right? There's no world where I don't then get you killed. Or that happens, I suppose. I can rooted you though. I'm going to play the 2 razor sharp edges next turn for 40 damage on you. 45 times 2 is 90, and then the spikes get you finished. Please never do that to me again, deck. The spikes didn't get you finished. That's because you gave him... Oh no, the 10 armor made no difference. Lol. I think it's because I thought the Shard Channeler was here. I mean, this is much better scenario, but let's just in case you're wondering. Like, I'm gonna take 12 from this. Hitting a plink here is very helpful. Yes, what a card! And you're doing 50, 70, 90 with the thing, so I can play the regen here and not have to worry too much about this. Yeah, okay. I'm still taking 12. That's only because the razor sharp edges are on the bloody bottom of the deck. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Ugh, I'm taking another... Does this do anything? 4 times 2, 8. It's not enough. Alright, I guess I'm taking another 6. No, 8 in fact. Ugh. Ugh. Shroud Spike, where are you? When I needed you the most. Plink! The ultimate betrayal. It's fine, we got 11 regen. I guess I'm playing this for 22. Yeah, you're all dead. You're all dead, it's fine. Shroud Spike, this is not the time. This is not the time for you to show up. Okay, now I need to do some quick maths here. You got 10 regen at 20 spikes and 63 health, so I mean you don't survive for a very long time. This is 60 damage here though. Oh, it's slightly more than that because you go 10, 10, 5. So then you hit and then you hit. So you actually get 2 rounds. It's actually 120 damage. Yeah. Maybe frozen on this is good. $910. The plinks have shown up to upset me. Ay, 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 ay. Not my fault. The razor sharp edge was at the very bottom of the deck. I needed literally one extra turn of razor sharp edge and it would have been fine. Also, I made the deck 35 cards, so, I mean, to some extent it was my fault, I suppose. Yeah, just a bad draw. Like, I'm honestly just gonna chalk that one up to it being a bad draw. I don't think what I did there was incorrect. Maybe there was a line in that fight where I take slightly less pyre damage and survive, and the pyre kills fell. But maybe, I mean, the shard channeler going down wins, so maybe I should have been aware of that and played mid. But I think if you win that fight and you take space and you always get the shard channeler down, you thin the deck out a bit more, get rid of these trained stewards. Like, even getting the Shroud Spike played on Crucible Collector for some more lifesteal, and like, if Dante survives 2 extra turns there, then you win that fight as well. It just didn't come together, unfortunately, and it's sad, but I don't feel like I played it wrong. I don't. Like, there are other lines that you can take that win, of course, but I don't think my decisions were inherently incorrect. I don't think you can pinpoint one particular thing as being like, that was bad, you shouldn't have done it. Just didn't go my way, I guess. And I'm not upset. I mean, I am, of course, but, you know. And it's a shame to lose that 3-win streak, but what can you say? Let's quickly, just as a fun exercise, I played random a lot, and apparently when you play random, what you get is you get melting Umbra, you get Umbra melting, and then Umbra melting. And this is when I was showing the game to somebody else, who has since bought the game, so well done them. What was the actual... This was the episode we recorded, right? Hellhound Awoken. Was it? Don't remember. We lost, so it probably was. Ha 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 ha. Can't remember if that was the episode or not. It must have been, right? Because then... This was definitely the episode. Because I threw the Legion of Wax run away and then redid it to show you how you win it by not being an idiot. And then I recorded this episode. And then I played casually. It doesn't look like I went away because of all of these dates being consecutive numbers, but I went away afternoon here. So I played a bit before I went away. And then I stayed overnight. And then I came back in the evening and I showed the person the game. And then played for myself. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you all this. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to let me know by either leaving a like or a comment to say you're having a good time. And if you want to see more Monster Train, be sure to subscribe, and you'll get daily Monster Train. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.